Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Company Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have a 1v1 in Semoskiy Winter, and this is going to be the ace match between HelpingHans and Field Memory Acceptance in the round of 16 from the Qualifier 3 of the Sunday Night Fights Season 5 tournament. So whoever wins this game moves on to the next round. Make sure that you check out Company Heroes, well, not Company Heroes, CoH2.org is Facebook. I'll put the link in the description. Go support them. Say thanks for putting up the tournament. It's been awesome. And yeah, just leave a like if you want. So we're not going to talk about the players much, considering that we already covered their ranks in their classes or factions in the previous two games. So let's just head straight into the action and see what is going on. So we see Field Memory just going for the usual, getting conscripts, third conscript being produced, second one already on the field. And we have HelpingHans getting tier 1 and Grenadiers, second Grenadiers, just hitting the field right now. So nothing unusual, nothing out of the ordinary. I'm assuming both players just want to go for the standard of standard, their most, solid play style. Because, well, this is, while not for the money, it's for the for the moving on in the tournament. So, yeah. So we see Field Memory running his combat engineers to the fuel point and then jumping into the house. All queued up actions essentially. And yeah, it allows him to get a little bit of sight range. Nothing is moving over on this side for HelpingHans. He is instead deciding to go to the north and capture his side of the map. So yeah, I mean, nothing too bold, nothing too aggressive. Although, speaking of bold, we see HelpingHans going for a sniper. So interesting choice. Very nice, very nice. I like. Probably going to be seeing again. Was he the one that did it in game 1? Yeah, I think he did, right? And he lost the sniper while he was getting the second one? Yeah. Damn it. I wasn't able to cast them all in the same day, so I forget if it was game 1 or game 2. But yeah, we saw the same strategy coming down before, so let's see if this one pans out. So sniper hitting the field and running over to the center of the map. We have a Grenadier squad in the center of the map there for support, so it'll allow him to do some stuff. Conscript jumping into the church. And conscripts running away. So the conscripts pop out of the church and move over to the cover of the wall, taking a heavy cover in the process and allowing them to capture the point. The sniper is coming up, but is now getting caught by these conscripts out in the open. The sniper runs away, gets into cloak by the light cover, and manages to move out of the way. Takes a shot at the conscripts in the house. The conscripts jump out of the house, and that allows them to dodge the shot. And the Grenadiers move into support. Down goes one of the conscripts to the sniper, and the sniper is just backpedaling, trying to stay basically defended. We have a Grenadier squad on the left-hand side, engaging with another conscript squad, and the snipers continue to move. Conscripts pushing forward, trying to catch that sniper out in the open. Conscripts now themselves down to 4 men. The Grenadiers trying to rush into the house, but the house gets picked up by the conscripts themselves, so they win that, and another conscript squad moves in to the right-hand side on the cutoff point, denying the entire center to HelpingHans. So very aggressive moves here by Field Memory Acceptance. He gets himself a second combat engineer squad, which he is using to produce tier 1. So interesting approach. 4 conscripts into tier 1 with a second combat engineer. So nice. So Grenadiers and Pios engaging on the left-hand side with these conscripts. The sniper moves over here and takes some shots at the house, trying to dislodge these conscripts that are currently fighting against 2 Grenadier squads who are in heavy cover. Down to 2 men, forced to retreat. The sniper is going to be taking some shots at the conscripts on the left. No, the conscripts on the left also retreat, but we still have 2 conscript squads and a combat engineer squad on the right-hand side, now capturing the entire territory. So HelpingHans still not, home free here. Sniper moves up, taking more shots at the conscripts as they approach. So doing quite a bit of work. 4 kills so far. Mortar and a third Grenadier squad has been produced. We already saw a third Grenadier squad supporting the fight here, but a Mortar squad has come out for Field Memory Acceptance. There is a conscript squad going around for a little bit of a flank. We have the Mortar backpedaling because it sees that conscript squad, and the Pios retreating as well. They actually see the conscripts move by, and the conscripts take a couple shots from the base sector MG, but they manage to move out of the way. Mortar taking some shots as they approach, but no. So very aggressive again. Move there, 5 build memory acceptance. He goes for the cutoff. Mortar gonna take some shots at them, missing. Quite unfortunate for Helping Hands. And the Grenadiers are now trying to recapture the center. Sniper moves up, gonna be trying to take some shots at the conscripts, but the conscripts do manage to cut off the point, denying the resource income to Helping Hands, at least for a little while. Pyos move in and they're gonna recapture the point, but those seconds, you know, it's a little bit of extra income that he could have that is no longer gonna be available. Scout car now in the field for Feel. He has a combat engineer in there with a flamethrower. That scout car can do very, very quick work of the sniper if it catches it out in the open. But, well, he's actually just using it as a trolley to get the mine laid down. So, wow, very nice play. This guy is pretty awesome, I gotta say. Like I said, I hadn't actually seen replays from him. Maybe I missed him, or I don't know if he uploads that much. But, wow. Field memory acceptance, or love, glory, peace, as he goes by in the forums. He's really good, really solid player too. So, conscripts over on the left-hand side, capturing the victory point. So yeah, I mean, field memory is just taking this chance to capture pretty much all the territory on the northern and left-hand side. Helping Hands using this small amount of downtime to capture the center, but not a lot has actually been captured. He's sending some Grens over to the fuel, other Grens capturing the strategic point. Sniper's just hanging around in the center of a Grenadier pocket. You see Gren here, and Gren up here, so the sniper isn't going to get caught by surprise without, you know, Helping Hands noticing something slipping by. So the Grens trying to capture the point, getting battered by the conscripts. The sniper moves up to support. I'm going to put a hotkey on that sniper just to be able to snap to it. The Grens managed to decap the point, but they are forced to retreat because there was a flamethrower engineer coming up. So even if they had hold up in the house, they would have died very quickly to that flamethrower. Sniper backpedaling now that the Grenadiers are forced to retreat. Second Grenadier squad backs off. The conscripts jump into the house, and the sniper is gonna set up to take some shots at the conscripts as they exit the house. Down goes another conscript. Very nice shot there. Tier 2 also down for Helping Hands, getting himself a Panzer Grenadier squad. Panzer Grenadier is just hitting the field right now, so that's gonna give him a nice boost to damage. However, there is that scout car on the field that I'm not entirely sure if he's aware of. 2 scout cars actually in the field for field memory acceptance. So as soon as he realizes that, never mind. He actually does realize that and gets a Shrek upgrade on those Panzer Grenadiers. Very nice move there by Helping Hands. Will actually allow him to get some kills on those scout cars. Scout car now moving out of the center. The Panzer Grenadiers are going to jump into the house. Can they actually get a shot off on the scout car? Scout car backs off, and no, the Panzer Shreks actually go off on the combat engineers. Unfortunate choice of target there for the Panzer Grenadiers. Sniper continues to shoot, and it is opening up on the combat engineers in the house. It is now going to get cut off by Guards. Rifle needs to retreat out of there, gets into cover, into cloak. Rifle nade goes off into the house, getting a kill on those combat engineers, and the sniper utilizing its cloak just to get the hell out of there and move away. Conscripts managed to force away the Grenadier squad. The Panzer Grenadiers moving down south to engage the Guards rifle. Bundle nade might be going down, but I think it already went down. Nice nade there by Helping Hands. By field memory acceptance, killing one of those Panzer Grenadiers. The mortar is now getting battered. 2 conscripts, 1 combat engineer right in front of the base. The mortar is going to take quite a bit of punishment. Sniper moves across the river, takes another shot at the Guards. No, that's actually a very, very bad choice. Move away. There he goes. He decides to run away, trying to stay alive. The Guards rifle do not notice him, and he is back out. So, wow. Helping Hands is not being able to really take control of the game. He's getting battered by field memory acceptance. Now basically cornered into his base. He has these points over here, but they're not connected, so he has no income. He has Grenadiers moving out to capture what is outside of his base. Sniper's there for support on this Pioneer squad. Down goes 1 guard. Sniper moving through the river. There is a conscript. No, that's a combat engineer. A little bit up north. Sniper taking more shots at the Guards rifle, trying to do as much economic damage as he can. The Guards rifle do cost more to reinforce. Sniper gets into cloak, and we have scout cars down south, not really doing much. Scout cars actually don't even have anybody in them. They're just utilized as the harassive tool. Conscripts continue to push forward with Ura. Gren Squads and Panzer Grenadiers move in to intercept. The sniper continues to shoot as it approaches. Sniper now taking one more shot at the conscripts. Conscripts down to the one man. Can the Panzer Grenadiers finish them off? There is a Gren Squad in between. Can the Grens finish off that conscript one on the retreat? They need to stop and shoot. Take some shots. No, they... Oh, there it goes. Barely get that kill. 2 men left on the guard's rifle, but the guard rifles are quite stronger than conscripts, and they make it out alive. So very nice move there by Helping Hands. Nice push with his squads, and his sniper manages to pick up one conscript squad kill, which is a nice thing for Helping Hands in this point, but it is not enough to save him from the game. And we now see Tier 3 coming up for field memory. He has 2 fuels in his possession, giving him an amazing amount of income. He already has 168 fuel waiting for him as soon as this building pops, and either he's going to spam T-70s or we can expect the T-34. Let's see what he decides to go with. Well, we don't actually need to be checking the base to do that.
We have casualties!
And well, the base pops up, and let's just take a look at the center. 2 T-70s getting queued up, so yeah, he's going to go for the spam there. He knows that there isn't really much that Helping Hands can do as far as armor, so the T-34 isn't really that needed. Conscripts getting forced to retreat by Panzer Grenadiers and sniper support. Very nice usage of the sniper for Helping Hands. I mean, it's already veteran C1. 16 kills to its name. You know, quite nice, quite nice. Does have that option to use the incendiary round, but doesn't have munitions for it. But, you know, it's an option. And the fuel is finally going to get back into possession of Helping Hands, but, well, T-70 is about to pop. We can see it in the road right now. Pop. There it goes. But, yeah, second one now producing. This is going to be quite difficult for Helping Hands. He has Shreks and Fausts, and that's all he has. He can produce himself a pack-on once he notices that vehicle, but he does not have Tier 3 or anywhere near the fuel to be able to get Tier 3, to be able to maybe bring out Flak Panzers or a, what do you call it, a Panzer IV. What do you call it? Flak Panzers or Panzer IVs would really be the only things that could counter those. Flak Panzer is actually quite good at it. But
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
so Panzer Grenadiers try to hold up in the house against the flamethrower of the engineers. Engineers doing quite a bit of damage to them in the house. But the Panzer Grenadiers, oh, very nice move there by Helping Hands. Pops the other Panzer Grenadiers into the house. Allows him to throw off a Shrek barrage and kills off the scout car. So nice pickup there, but the T-70 has made itself known. The Panzer Grenadiers jump out through the back of the house and retreat instantly. Panzer Grenadiers in the house over here taking some shots from the Guards rifles. Guards rifle actually getting merged with conscripts. It is a good thing to do while on the field to keep your Guards rifle and PTRS on, you know, on the field, but they don't have the same armor values, so it does make your squad a little bit weaker. So unless you are very desperate on your manpower, sometimes it's, you know, better to reinforce them with guards. But also, it's a nice mind game or move there by field memory, I gotta say, because, well, there is a sniper on the field, and every shot, you know, drains his manpower quite significantly against the guards. So if he just uses conscripts, you know, it isn't costing him as much as as the guards would to reinforce, and the sniper's still gonna kill it one per shot anyway. So yeah, it's an okay option in this situation. So yeah, I approve. So the conscript guards trying to capture that point. They actually drop a DP light machine gun. The Grenadiers doing quite a bit of damage, down to 2 men, forced to retreat, and they actually drop a PTRS and a light machine gun. So this might be exactly what Helping Hands needs. This Grenadier squad will get a lot of firepower increase with that, allowing them to go up against those vehicles, and even the T-70 taking a little bit of shots there with the PTRS. Center map, conscripts going into the house, bundle landing in the house, but the conscripts managed to jump out of it right on time. And the mortar is forced to back off. Sniper taking some more shots. We see the T-34 now produced for field memory acceptance. He does have both T-70s on the field. There's one in the center, one up north, and a T-34. Not a lot that Helping Hands can do against all this. He can get himself a pack if he wants to. Has the manpower for it, but we'll see if he does that. Also, obviously, since we already saw guards, I never mentioned it, but field memory acceptance got himself guard rifle and binary tactics. Pretty common doctrine. You should probably already know about it, but yeah. So that's why he got his guards and PPSHs on his conscripts as well. So full route from the center. The T-34 took a little bit of a beating to those Shreks, but you know they make it out. And yeah, HelpingHans now finally got himself tier 3 up and decides to go for a Stug because he doesn't have enough fuel to get a Panzer IV at this point. He could potentially get it a little bit now, but I mean the Stug is going to come out. By the time he would have the fuel to start producing the Panzer IV, the Stug is already out, so it's a little bit of a, you know, convenient situation. So the conscripts engaging Durance in the center. T-70 also taking some shots at this, what is it, a fuel cache? Yeah. Fuel cache dropped right in front of his base for HelpingHans because he wanted to have a little bit of extra income and also kind of defends this point a little bit for a little while.
We are losing a sector.
And the mortar also set up to take some shots. Right hand side, we see a little bit of a flank for conscripts and T-70. T-70 moving on to the mortar. The sniper also a little bit in a bad position, but the Stug moves up, takes a shot at this T-70. Very nice. T-70 now caught in the ice, trying to back off, takes another shot, and down goes the T-70. Very nice pick up there by HelpingHans, putting him back in the game. Very nice. T-34 is in the field and can take on a Stug if it gets behind it. The Stug, however, can't take on the T-34 if it, you know, is a one-on-one head-on fight. So field memory needs maneuverability in his favor here. Scout car's just chilling over on the left-hand side. Guys in the truck not doing much.
Squad under attack!
T-34 is over on the right-hand side, supported by conscripts, Panzer Grenadiers, and Grenadiers, trying to engage these conscripts that were capturing the point, but they're forced to retreat because they are surrounded, and there's a T-34 tank. Because even though the T-34 isn't as great as killing infantry like the T-70, it's still pretty good. So Sniper taking some shots at the conscripts, just supporting as much as it can. Conscripts and T-34 pushing forward. The Stug is going to aim at the T-34. The T-34 is going straight at the Stug. The Sniper also a little bit in a bad position there. Stug taking some more shots at the T-34, forcing it to back off. Sniper holding its ground, but not taking some shots from the T-34. Sniper hits retreat, can make it out. Looks like he is going to make it out alive. The Grenadier squad with the picked up weapons also retreating and barely makes it out alive. So Stug moves back into the field, shoots apparently his own fuel cache, and ignites it. And the Stug now takes aim at the T-70. The T-70 takes a shot. T-70 now trying to back off. Can he make it out alive? The Stug takes aim and miss. Well, actually, no, it hits it, but down to a sliver of health. The T-70 is backing away. There goes a nice snipe by the Stug. And the T-34s are now going to get a surround on the Stug. T-34s on either side. The Stug needs to continue to back off. Panzer Treks, however, are nearby to help it out. Nice shot there on the T-34. T-34 now down to about a sliver of health. Conscripts move up, however, and they will be able to throw an 18-8 on that Stug. I think this is a little bit too greedy by HelpingHans. He's probably going to lose this Stug. The T-34 is all the way back here, not going to be making it out alive. And the other T-34 gets behind the Stug. The Stug is now going to move in a different angle, trying to get to the other side of his base. He's going to have to try to duke it out on a one-on-one fight. That is all that he can do. T-34 continues to shoot at it. The Stug is now backing off and going to get some shots off on the T-34. T-34 dodges that shot, and the Stug continues to back off, circling around. He isn't going to get surrounded by anything just yet, so he might be able to make it out. Runs into the tree, unfortunately, though, and that fucks up his pathing. T-34's turret allows it to continue on into the fight. Veteran C2 gets acquired by the Stug, but the T-34 cares not for armor skirts, shoots it, and down goes the Stug. Unfortunate there for HelpingHans. He almost had it, but yeah, he got a little bit too greedy there with the Stug trying to go for the kill on this other T-34 and ended up getting his unit killed. So the mortar did get cleared out for HelpingHans. We see half-track now on the field, allowing his Garens to reinforce on the field, staying there a little bit more. Nice. Oh, very nice nade there by, what was it? The guards, yeah. Well, what else could have been? Nails the entire Grenadier squad, and that was the Grenadier squad with the picked up weapons, so a little bit of a loss there in firepower. Down goes the T-34, so very nice pickup there for HelpingHans, but there's still two T-34s left on the field that he has to deal with, so that's not going to help him out that much. T-34 over here in the center taking quite a beating. Manages to barely make it out alive. But second T-34 now on the field moves in to relieve him. Scout car currently in the center, passing the Panzer Grenadiers. This Panzer Grenadiers actually decided to pick up a DP light machine gun, it looks like. Yeah, look at that. They actually have a DP light machine gun there. Very nice. T-34 moving in, trying to run him down. The Panzer Grenadiers decide to retreat and go for a very awkward angle. So they run back, run around the wall, then decide to run back. I guess they kind of fooled the T-34 into thinking they were going a different direction. T-34 takes a shot, doesn't hit him. Conscripts move in and intercept. PPSA just shooting, and they make it out alive. Mortar's still in the field, haven't gotten picked up. Grenz, right-hand side, capturing the victory point. Victory point-wise, HelpingHans is already down to 217 points, while Field Memory is sitting comfortably at 416. So, yeah, wow, very nice. Loaded inside, Grenadiers and Pio's just capturing. This Pio took a nasty shot there. Looks like it was a demolition charge. We saw that Field Memory was very fond of using those. And the Panzer Grenadiers with Trex getting forced away by the T-34. T-34 trying as much as he can to kill them. Isn't that great, so he's gonna let them live. And the other T-34 is still getting repaired. Now actually back to full strength and heading out into the field. No medics for Field Memory. Interesting choice. I guess he is utilizing his resources to the fullest. But sometimes it is a good idea to go for that. So PPSA just gonna wreck these Grenadiers. Grenadiers Veteran C2 does not give them defensive bonus, only accuracy bonuses and range on the rifle nades, so they will not be able to stand against those PPSAs. Faust goes off on the T-34, and we see nothing getting produced for HelpingHans. He doesn't have fuel income, so that's why he can't produce any tanks. So the conscripts over on the right-hand side were forced away. Grants actually didn't hold their ground. They got relieved, but, you know. Mortar got picked up, and we now see a thermovic attack. Oh, down goes the half-track. Very nice barrage there. The mortar picks up and leaves. These Panzer Grenadiers also need to get themselves out of this zone because they're going to get scraped to death by that thermovic. It's a little bit off, but yeah, there goes. They retreat. Other squad over here as well goes for full retreat. Can they make it out alive? The thermovic is coming around for another pass. And moves away. Turns around. Here comes the barrage. Ooh. Wow, 3 of them go down in that one barrage, would barely make it out alive, so not a moment too soon did the retreat go down. These guys are going through the path where the thermovic can attack. Yeah, he needs to, yeah, very, very nice helping hand. Needs to back off and go in a different direction. I believe he actually went a different direction because of the T-34. Lost his fuel cache, unfortunately for him, but yeah, that is what he needed. The thermovic is now probably, it could potentially attack the Grenadiers. Here it is, coming around for another pass. And yeah, it is aiming at the Grenadiers. Oh, down goes the Shrek squad. That thermovic is ridiculous. And there it goes, flies away. So unfortunate there for HelpingHans. He should have thought of that a little bit, in my opinion. I mean, you know there's thermovic already, so unless you can take it down, just steer clear of the area. It's an area denial effective, essentially. But yeah, he lost his Trex because of that, and now has no anti-tank capabilities. So this actually would allow Field Memory to simply run those tanks into the base. Obviously, it's a very risky maneuver, but he has 3 T-34s. 3. They're all in the center right now. It's a tank armada just facing off against the infantry. Yeah, I mean, obviously we have the benefit of seeing it from our point of view. 150 fuel now gotten for HelpingHans, so he could get himself a Panzer IV if he wants to try to have some type of armor, and he does. That is what he's getting. It is pretty much the only thing he can do. Obviously, 1 Panzer IV will not stand against 3 T-34s, but, you know, nice maneuvering and, you know, splitting them up and potentially picking off one on its own is an option and possibility. But it will take a lot of micro and a lot of luck. So T-34 decides, you know what, I'm going to go poke my head into the enemy base. I know that he lost his Trex, so might as well just stand here. If he wants to back off, that's fine. It allows me to get map control, and I'm going to start working on his base sector MG. So the other T-34 is just standing at bay. I don't know exactly why HelpingHans never got himself a Pack 40. I mean, Pack will help him out against this. Not the best, but you know, it helps. And the T-34 just backs off. Fourth T-34 now on the field. Nothing that Panzer IV can do against all these. But, well, still gonna do his best, right? It's gonna try. So Grant's pushing forward, trying to potentially get a Faust off on one of these T-34s, but with two T-34s shooting at them, they get quite mauled. Panzer IV moves up and is gonna get in range of the T-34. Takes a shot and actually misses. I believe that's actually attacking ground. That's why it didn't actually aim at the T-34. Trying to potentially, sink it. And the Panzer IV moves in, takes a shot at the T-34. T-34 shoots back in return. Second T-34 moves in to get behind the Panzer IV. The Panzer IV now taking a nasty shot on the rear armor. And down to about 75% health. T-34 continues to pursue it. Down to about 50% health. Still 3 T-34 left on the field. The one of the squad members on the border got run down by the T-34. And he backs off and is going to get repaired by the combat engineers. Base sector MG still alive, down to about 25% health. Tanks holding position in the center. Shots going down into the ice, and the Panzer Grenadiers and Grenadiers forced to retreat. Mortar also getting quite battered. The Panzer IV still there, trying to get some repairs off. But yeah, nothing really that it can do. T-34 did took a couple of shots over on the left-hand side as well, getting repaired. So there are two combat engineers on the field for field memory, so we can split up his repair efforts. And yeah, I don't see HelpingHans coming out of this one. Currently triple cap down to 45 points. Ram goes down on the Tiger, but he actually cancels it. Yeah, he cancels it, but the Panzer IV still gets cleared off. Gets abandoned, gets picked up by the Pioneers and backed off once again, so he at least has a Panzer IV still in his possession. A little bit of a lucky break there for HelpingHans, if anything, but this Pio could do with moving over here to get at least in range and get reinforced. Yeah. Otherwise, the repairs are going to take forever. Because keep in mind that the repairs do, the speed of it does actually take into consideration the amount of men. So, you know, more men on the squad, the faster it goes. Panzer Grenadiers are running desperately to the victory point, trying to cap the point, but there is a demolition charge right there. Actually, it doesn't get detonated by field memory. And we see a Doctrine finally getting selected by HelpingHans. That is his, what is it? The Fortified Armor Doctrine. 6 points left. Stops the ticking, or well, the bleeding by 2 points. Gets one more tick out of it. Down goes the Panzer IV, and that is the end of the game. So in a surprising turn of events for everybody that was following the tournament, HelpingHans gets knocked out. But I gotta say, very, very well played by Field Memory Acceptance. Very solid player, and I look forward to seeing more from him in the future. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the game. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me, go ahead and send them to the email that I will put in the description. Also, remember, make sure to check out the CoH2.org Facebook page. Link is in the description. And that's about it. So, if nothing more, thank you so much for watching once again. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.